So once you have created your mobile page or mobile friendly responsive page, you're going to want to take a look at the page on different devices. That's really the only way that you can ensure that it's going to look good on the different types of phones, tablets, laptops, and desktops. And Chrome actually has a feature that comes in kind of handy for this. You have to get into the developer panel. So you're going to want to display your page offline and then press F12. Now on laptops, quite often you have to press FN while you're pressing F12 to get into this panel. And then the button up here on your toolbar for toggling the device will take you in to this mobile device testing mode. And by default, you'll probably have, a list of different mobile devices, but it's not going to be a complete list. So what you're going to want to do is go into Edit. That's going to give you the list of all of the devices that Chrome currently recognizes. And you can simply turn these on. Okay. Or if there's a device your users are never going to use, you can actually turn it off. But you'll see there's iPads and iPhones and Galaxy phones, all sorts of different devices, laptops, different things you can turn on. And it also lets you create a custom device, which I did for an iPad. I made the iPad landscape. And I'll take a look at some of these and then I'll do an iPhone and landscape so you can see how adding a custom device works. But first, I'm going to X out of here and take a look at the page. Now you'll notice that the mouse looks like a kind of a gray dot. So that is simulating a touch screen. Okay, so it's kind of simulating your finger. And I actually like how this looks. I think it looks pretty good on the phone. Now I'm going to check a couple other ones. And let's take a look. Kindle. So Kindle, it's looking more like a desktop. Let's go down and look at iPad. iPad Pro, iPad Mini, laptop. So this really lets you check things out. You can also hit your buttons and see what your different pages look like. That way, if you don't like how something looks, you can make adjustments. Now, a lot of people, myself included, when I am viewing things on my iPad, I tend to look at web pages in landscape instead of, portrait. So I created a custom landscape view where I just kind of flip-flopped the dimensions. And I can do that for phones too. So I'm going to go into iPhone here so I can see what the dimensions are. Then I'm going to go into Edit. I'm going to add a custom device. And I'm going to call this Landscape iPhone 10. And then I'm just going to enter the dimensions in reverse order. And add this. And now it's added it at the top. So I'm going to close it. And I should see it at the top up here. So now I can see what that looks like. So this does come in handy. It will help you kind of debug your mobile pages. And it is something that you should check your pages in before you consider them done.